God, I literally went and unsubscribed, like, right then and there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty ridiculous. Okay, so how do we want to start this? Do you want to start out then, Matthew?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll
Okay.
start out. So what do you want us to call you, MsDayWrecker or Bree?
Daywrecker's fine.
Okay. Uh, yeah, are you recording, Austin?
Yeah, we're on.
Okay. You are listening to the After Bedtime Podcast, an emergency episode at that. We have some spicy drama going on right now with our guest, MsDayWrecker. So you are tuning in with your hosts, Mathew and Austin and MsDayWrecker. So just tell the folks at home what you do.
Yeah, so I stream on Twitch. Kind of started making some stuff on YouTube recently. Just some gameplay, actual gameplay videos of Call of Duty on YouTube. Not the normal thing right now that we're kind of seeing there, but
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
then,
Anyways, that's kind of the main issue, to be honest.
yeah.
What I
So,
do and what's popular with what I do.
yeah. So you want to? So basically, we have you onto this podcast because we kind of want, uh, just to go over like the hack, really, that the stuff that's unfolded through the last few days, not just the hack, I guess, but like the interview with Keem and Zoe, and just how they were berating you, and just I don't know. You want to tell your
Leading
side of the story? Yeah.
leading up to that, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of it, to say the least, is BS.
Yeah.
And kind of my issue started with Zoe over something that had nothing to do with me, honestly. But I'm sorry, I have a big mouth, and I tend to open my big mouth when nobody else is
Which is
willing
good.
to.
Definitely a good thing.
Yeah.
So that's when I saw Blonde Venom was kind of getting attacked by Zoe, and I had seen her attack a couple other girl streamers that I watch and whatnot. She attacked Ken not that long ago,
Hmm.
and it was just ridiculous. Like I see that she came into the scene and started coming at these girls that were already successful to kind of make herself more successful off of starting that beef.
Yeah.
So I understand why people seem to think like I would set this all up, but by the time I'm done explaining this, you'll understand like how delusional that really sounds. Um, so I basically tweeted her. She didn't like what I said. She tried to come at me, and I didn't react the way she wanted to, so she blocked me. So I still wanted to say my piece. So that's the reason why I even tweeted to Keem in the first place, saying like, hey, let me finish what I was saying to Zoe on the show. I didn't actually expect him to even message me back, to be honest. He DM'd me, said, okay, be ready by this time. You know, click, do this, go here, and be ready. I was like, okay, fine. So we get into Skype, and they're getting ready to talk about her mic is screwing up, and we can barely hear her, and now we gotta wait 20 minutes for her to figure out Discord, and the whole thing was just a fiasco trying to get them both to get it together. And
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here like twiddling my thumbs like, okay, what are you doing? So then we end up in Discord, and we ended up having to do it like the interview twice because
Jeez.
apparently she couldn't hear me anymore. I just think she didn't like what I said and wanted to cut the interview and restart it. So we ended up restarting it because, of course, Kim is gonna, do what she said to do over
Yeah.
just keeping the interview going, which would have been a much better flow and a much better interview had we kept the original take.
Hmm.
Not only that, but at the end, even though I knew this to begin with, that they were just kind of looking for like a cat fight, after they stopped recording, they were kind of complaining back and forth to each other about the fact that, oh, there wasn't like a cat fight. He made a comment about,
Jesus.
I'm going to have to go in and erase the boring parts or something. Because I didn't like blow up and just start cursing her out and acting a fool, apparently. That's what they wanted.
Yeah, well,
So
I
I
mean,
laughed in their face and I was like, this is a joke. You guys are a fucking joke. And I just left the Discord chat.
Yeah.
yeah, Keem is, he
He
seems
just seems like
like
that, yeah.
I get that he needs, like, the hot scoop and shit, but I don't think he expected you to actually, like,
Come
put
at it
yourself
rationally.
yeah, like,
Out and
keep
be
yourself
educated.
together. Yeah.
Yeah.
Considering that he keeps company with Zoe, I'm not surprised that he's used to that level of educated people.
And still thinks
Because
that,
she even said herself that she was having a hard time after the interview, after he stopped recording. She even said herself that, sorry, I was having a hard time keeping up with her. She's very well spoken and something else. And that's why I just like started laughing and
Jesus.
left.
Yeah.
I was like, I could not even believe how difficult it was to maintain my own composure while talking to her, well, talking over her rather, because she doesn't understand how a conversation works.
Seriously,
One
though.
person talks and then the next person talks.
Yeah.
Like, you don't just start talking when I'm talking. So I finally gave up. Like, I was just talking over her halfway through the interview. It was like, I don't care anymore.
Yeah. It kind of seems that way, that she just, I don't know. She seems to have, like, silicone implanted in her brain, too.
Well, it's like
You
she
know?
tries to make light of everything, like make fun
Yeah.
of, like the typical stereotypes. Like I understand, like she used to have something about daddy issues in her bio or something.
Yeah.
stupid. But I used to like, I was like, really, like that's so stupid. Like I understand people on the internet are gonna be like, oh, you probably have daddy issues, oh, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
So yeah, beat him to the punch, whatever. But she like exploits those things and like tries to make as much off of that, and then intentionally like goes and makes like a stupid slutty video right after
Yeah.
that
I think
to make as much money as she possibly can.
what killed me was when she said that you were interested in her tits.
Oh my god.
I think you could tell that she just wanted to like get that shit in there as
I
fast as
think-
she could.
Yeah, I think her and Keem kind of had the same agenda going in, that they both wanted a cat fight, but
To
I
be
don't know.
honest, I think the only reason she did the interview is because she low-key really wanted to try to talk me into joining her stupid little team.
Oh yeah.
Because she even
Yeah.
brought it up again in the interview of trying to talk me into being on her team. I'm like,
yeah.
why would I
Ridiculous.
do that? How
You'd be
dumb would that
carrying-
make me look?
You'd carry the team for the rest of your life.
Oh yeah, I can't backpack that many people. Jesus, no.
That'd be ridiculous.
I do that enough just getting in pubs lobbies. I don't need to do that in like a team situation. Good lord.
Yeah.
We actually had Mathew signed up for her team.
Yeah.
Oh my god, did
As
you really?
a joke. Yeah.
Oh
We're
my
just-
god.
We're just
Did you
waiting on
put like
back.
your real like name and everything?
Yeah. I changed it around a little bit to make it sound like really fake, but yeah, it's pretty good because I wanted to see what reaction I'd get. So hopefully I get an email back saying I'm allowed in. You know?
Right. Did you send her like you have like some insane KD or something?
Yeah, I said they asked what my biggest accomplishment was, and I said I got like a fucking insane KD that you will not believe.
Oh my god. Oh man. But
And yeah.
I just think that whole thing, I mean, I understand if there's people who are taking it serious and that are serious themselves about being on a pro team, you know, just taking the chance that, you know, that it actually gets them somewhere, that they're applying for this. But I'm sorry, her team is a joke.
Yeah.
I'm such a joke. I can't even, like, keep a
Yeah.
straight face saying the words. Like, it's just, it's a joke.
Yeah.
I kind of want them to name
She
themselves.
used that to, like, play off the issue with Keem and me as,
Yeah.
like, oh, yeah, this was totally what I was trying to do.
hmm
She.
I think she saw there was no saving that,
She
so she just said she just name dropped her team.
Right.
She should name her clan just like Prawn Clan.
Yeah, I thought it was funny too. She kept trying to like mention their names, like her other two friends' names, as many times as she could. It's like, I'm not
Yeah.
talking to them. I'm talking to you right now. Like, what does that have to do with the conversation? And then she tried to play it off like she was talking about that team, Stream Team, or whatever that they are. When
Jesus.
she said that, an overweight girl wouldn't be allowed on the team.
Yeah.
Oh my! You
Which is
can go back
ridiculous.
and listen to it 100 times and hear him ask the same question like 14 times.
Yeah.
She answers it like in the dumbest ways. I can't even comprehend how somebody's thought process. Like a simple yes or no question. How do you come up with that many different answers to a yes or no question?
Yeah. But yeah, then you got hacked, right? Or was
Yeah,
there more lead up to that?
it's kind of like a conspiracy at this point
Yeah.
because it's all kind of circumstantial. There's no way to 100% without a doubt put a finger on exactly who did it. But I'm just going to say, I'm sorry. It's a little bit too much of a coincidence that the next day after that, after certain somebody loses like 4,000 subscribers, after a certain somebody made herself look stupid on the internet,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
It's
then I get
ridiculous.
hacked, that's a pretty big coincidence.
I think if anything, if it's not them, um, it has to be at least one of their scummy followers. But I'm pretty
Or
sure.
somebody that supports them, whatever. Either
Yeah.
way, it's linked to that. They even admitted that it had something
Yeah.
to do with the Palmer Alert episode. Um, the first thing they tried to tell me after I got my account back that was, oh, Zoe had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Da, da, da. Like, okay, how suspicious is that? That the first
Yeah.
thing you would say, what would a guilty person say if they were guilty? Exactly that. So it's like, why would you even say that? That's so stupid.
Yeah. I don't know. It's even more suspicious that Keem was friends with the hacker guy.
Yeah, he was like, I read the DMs between him and the hacker, the little chit chat they were
Yeah.
having while my account was still hacked.
Mhm.
And they're just chatting like they're old pals, talking about getting drunk and hanging out and whatever.
Jesus.
And
Jeez.
told him
Yeah.
they were a couple of retards and, hey, you should give the account back. Like, oh, good job. You really put in a good effort.
Oh yeah.
Give it
Yeah.
the old college try.
Gave it the old A+ try. Like, I'm sorry, somebody with that much influence in any sort of community, not just the gaming community.
Yeah.
You could even send one tweet to Twitter support, and they could have that account locked down.
Yeah.
Like, do you know how long it took me to get a hold of freaking Twitter support, like a real person?
Yeah, I was watching.
Oh
that
my
die.
Yeah.
god, it was the most annoying. Like, that was the frustrating part for me. It wasn't even being hacked. It was
Yeah,
just dealing with freaking Twitter support.
That killed me.
Yeah. Just like how how long it took them to respond, and then when they actually responded, it was just like, oh yeah, just file a claim. Like,
Oh yeah, they
Jesus
kept sending
Christ.
me through
Yeah.
the same automated reset your password link.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, I can't reset my password. So I started just sending them like a bunch of emails, like email after email after email, saying,
Yeah.
hey, just disable the account. It's like, oh, at that point, I was like, I don't even care to get back into it. I just need you to take it down at this point. If you're not going to lock them out, then delete it.
Yeah.
Then they wouldn't let me back in. They finally, I got back in and, was started deleting stuff. And then finally Twitter support caught up to my emails
Yeah.
and disabled my account and locked me out for like 2 days. So I was stuck trying to email them again back and forth saying, okay, it's me now. I'm back in my account. Like, you can unlock my account now. I had to send them my ID and all kinds of other stuff to get them to let me
Jeez.
back in.
That's just crazy.
That
The-
was the
yeah.
worst part for me. I don't even care, like, that they hacked my account, really. Like, the stupid stuff they posted on there, it's like whatever. But
Yeah.
the frustration came from Twitter support.
I think
Yeah.
I was glad that
Emails.
everybody knew.
Oh my god, the emails. I had so many emails now from Twitter. It's outrageous.
Jeez. Just
And
like,
then
yeah.
people blowing up like my YouTube too, trying to say like, oh, isn't it funny she didn't upload for however long, and then all of a sudden uploads like 2 days in a row. Like
Yeah.
more conspiracy theorists and like people that were saying, oh, you're gonna feel our wrath, like more white knights from freaking what's her name's channel. It's
Yeah.
like these people have no idea like how no life they make themselves look, and they only like put like 60 dislikes on my video. Like I was expecting like a huge swarm of like hundreds of thousands of dislikes for no reason.
Yeah.
Because they said get ready for war. It's like, okay, well,
Yeah.
60
yeah.
is the best try.
Yeah, I was really surprised that they didn't go swarm your video, especially with her big audience. But I guess like it's a lot of 13-year-olds with a short attention span.
Yeah, some of the comments were pretty bad.
Oh
Yeah.
Twitter has not Twitter, YouTube has a nice filter on the comments.
Yeah.
And it makes me approve like the really stupid ones, and I just sit there and laugh for like 10 minutes just reading all of the ones that it thinks is spam.
Yeah. Just like, I don't know, like, I out of that whole situation, that's what surprised me the most, is that Zoe Berger's fans didn't go ham. And then she got, like, how many unsubscribers in that day?
Like 4,000?
Yeah, 4,000 unsubs
Yeah.
the next morning after the drama alert hit.
I don't know, it seems weird that she has all these subscribers and they're
Well,
not
and it
very
seems
active.
weird that, remember the part of the beef on Twitter, the end of it was when she blocked me, and I
Yeah.
tweeted, hold this L for me, Zoe. And
Yeah.
I find it funny that as soon as my account was hacked, she herself would have had to unblock my account
Yeah.
to, like, start, tweeting and doing all that stuff. Otherwise she would have never
Yeah.
seen it, and why would they tweet to her?
Hmm.
Yeah,
and then
didn't
she re-blocked me because I tested it when I got back in.
Yeah.
And I wasn't blocked when I first got back in my Twitter account. She re-blocked me again. Like,
Jeez.
call me a conspiracy theorist, whatever.
Yeah.
That shit's pretty shady. That's shady.
Yeah, didn't she post a tweet after you got hacked too? Like something about, I forget what it was. Something about losers
something
or something.
stupid.
I can take
Yeah.
them
Yeah, and
off
she
of
had-
the thing or something.
Yeah, she had deleted a tweet from
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago when the beef with me and her first started
Mhm.
about, oh, I don't know why girls start problems with me when I can take them out the hood.
Yeah.
And conveniently, the day that my account is hacked, that morning, that tweet is deleted.
Yeah.
Like, are you trying to make it that obvious that you're trying to cover your ass? Like, just because I can't prove anything doesn't mean that I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody knows. People just, they won't say it outright because then they'll be like, oh, I'll sue you.
Just because I can't prove anything or press charges or whatever, like I said, everything's circumstantial, so there's no way to prove,
Mhm.
when it comes down to, like, usernames and gamer tags and that kind of stuff. That's where, like, the gray area is with that stuff with the law. They have to
Yeah.
prove without a doubt 100% that this person is represented by this username, and this person is also the same person that did such and such.
Yeah.
And it's just like impossible to do that without a court order to begin with.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
the best thing that came out of it, though, was the amount of support that I saw on your Twitter afterwards with all the people, like, supporting the fact that you're one of the few people to stand up to a booby streamer and actually, like, get on drama alert for it in a long while. And she's one of those big ones that just, she won't get off.
Yeah. I think another thing,
Just
like,
starts it.
yeah, there was there's been people to attack like cam girl streamers.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know what you want us to call them, but
Yeah.
basically booby streamers. But like Sky Williams way back when, and then I think there was another person who did something similar, and then they tried to argue it, but I don't know. The fans of those people always like really spam dislike that person,
Always,
and that's
yeah.
what surprises me that they didn't do that to you. I guess they've all grown up
Well,
now.
I mean,
But,
look at how many unsubscribers she
yeah,
had too.
yeah,
I think part of the reason that did not happen is
yeah,
because so many people, all the people that normally, those 4,000 people normally probably would have went and reported my channel and disliked all my videos and done all that stuff, but instead they unsubscribed from her
yeah,
instead of doing that because I'm sorry, she didn't make any valid points in
yeah,
that whatsoever. She just kind of tiptoed around the mulberry bush as long as she could and then tried to act like she had this great idea from the start. And just ended up making herself look stupid because she couldn't answer a simple question.
Really, really stupid too.
yeah.
And
I
that's
don't
the
know,
sad
yeah.
part is that they expected me to go on that show and make myself look just as stupid
Yeah.
as she did.
I don't know. I feel like it happened a lot in the Baited podcast, but Keemstar ends up putting himself in those situations where he thinks things are gonna happen, but they really don't.
And he gets shot
But
down.
yeah, like even the Zoe, like I was thinking the Zoe Berger one where she was on, that was
That
was
kills
crazy.
me.
Yeah,
That's when we all knew that they were gonna sink so fast.
yeah. Just because like everybody was siding with Keem and Zoe were like siding with each other.
And it was
And
all
just-
bullshit.
Yeah,
Everyone knows it. They just do what they can to get
Yeah.
attention, so then they get coverage. It's like everyone else in the big world. You know, they just like, hey, if I show my tits, I'm gonna get something. Hey, if I back up this person, or if I pretend like I don't like them, I'll get coverage because I'm big enough.
Well, yeah, I could definitely agree with that because I'm not going to say names because it's not my place to name this person, but a friend of mine who's well known in kind of the pro community, a lot of people know him, know who he is, whatever. But basically, what I think is kind of funny is that they told me back when this beef first started, like on Twitter, before Keem ever saw any of it, before any of that, like when I first saw Blonde Venom and that story on Drama Alert and all that, I said something to him. I texted him and I said something about it and was like, yo, this is bullshit. Like, who the fuck does she think she is? Like, this chick is on a power trip. Like, thinking like, yo, this dude's gonna probably like have the same, like think the same thing. Because I was thinking, you know, we're homies for a reason. Like, a lot of the times on similar things we've agreed on, you know, on certain topics. So I assumed that this conversation would have went a different way, but instead he was like, oh no, you should just, you know, drop it, just leave it alone, don't fuck with her, like, don't start shit.
yeah,
He said something along the lines of, oh, I just don't mess with her. And it's like, why? I'm thinking like, why? Just because somebody has all these followers and whatever, they can be a shitty person and you're just not gonna call them out on their bullshit?
mhm,
So that I was like, oh, whatever. Well, that's, you know, their thing. Maybe they're friends with her or something that I don't know about.
yeah,
Until I saw after all this stuff, this person tweeted something about. I'd actually asked them if they could tweet out like to Twitter support or something to get them to reach out to get my account locked out. Like first thing in the morning when I first saw that it was hacked.
yeah,
So I thought, okay, this person, you know, has followers. They could, you know, get a hold of Twitter support, you know, like that.
mhm,
And, oh, no, I can't do that because blah, 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 this and that reason. I hung up
Yeah.
on them. I was like, I'm sorry, that's bullshit. Like, I
Yeah.
just thought you were my homie, and I thought that I'd be able to, like, of all people that I'd be able to come to for help
yeah.
would
and
have
the
been
fact
this
that you
person.
wouldn't help, yeah,
in this situation, and they're just like, yo, no, fuck that. And then afterwards, they tweeted out something about the situation anyways, to Zoe, to, like, gain off of that, because they knew that she was going to retweet their tweet.
mhm,
Like, you're
Yeah.
sucking her toes to get retweets and follows, but you're shitting
Yeah.
on your friends in the process. So, like, that right there is kind of like a stigma that I can see being a big problem, like a big part of this problem with
Yeah.
YouTubers and Twitch streamers and all that kind of shit. Everybody just wants to kiss everybody's ass just because they got followers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but if I genuinely have a problem with somebody, I don't care if you're the president of the United States, which I'm
Yeah.
sorry, President-elect Donald Trump, I don't like him.
Yeah.
Cheers. To
And
that.
I would, if he tweeted to me and said something, I would gladly tweet back and tell him. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not just going to not say anything because of fear of backlash from their followers or their viewers or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
You think
that's
Donald
so
Trump would
stupid
side
to
with
me.
Zoe Burger?
He probably
I
would.
feel like they would probably
Fuck.
be on
He'd probably
a team
go
together.
over and grab the pussy.
Yeah. Probably.
She'd probably totally let him know.
Just for views.
Yeah.
All those views.
Yeah.
Yo, after this hits, we're gonna see a YouTube video in a couple weeks of like
Yeah.
that in the title.
Yeah.
Just wait.
Yeah. Donald
just-
Trump grabs my pussy?
I'm just waiting
With
for
the
the
question
video
mark.
where she's gonna like fuck Scarce and then be like, watch, he's not gay.
Jesus.
Boy, yeah, I don't even.
Not
I've
even
never
like that
watched
situation.
any of his videos really to begin with, but
Yeah, neither have I.
Yeah, you're
honestly.
I
saving
don't think
yourself
I
a lot
ever
of
will.
trouble there.
Yeah. Oh man, drama channels are just. They're like
Cancer,
bottom
cancer,
feeding
cancer.
for everything.
Yeah.
And it's funny
Well,
because I think the one thing that they pointed out, is that they were trying to say that you were just trying to get attention for coverage, for views, but
Yeah.
that's literally what they do to survive in this world.
Yeah.
That's how Zoe got to 1 million.
right.
Like-
And she in the interview says, "I had to do whatever I had to do to get well known."
Jesus.
It's
Yeah.
like, okay, so you literally just sold out your body. Like, I'm pretty sure I even told her and like tweeted to her, like, the only thing that your viewers haven't seen are your internal organs. Like, that's how
Yeah.
sad it is that people are like don't even care to see her nudes or whatever that she's trying to hype up. It's like, how sad
Yeah.
is that you have to try that hard to hype up your own nude photos
Yeah.
because people are so tired
Yeah.
of seeing them already. It's like you can only do so much, like exploit yourself so much to an extent, you know. And then what are you going to do after that now that you've exploited all of that, you know, quote unquote talent,
Yeah.
so to speak? Then what? What's
Yeah.
left? Because now there's nothing new. Now your viewers don't
Yeah.
have anything interesting other than the same stupid shit you've been doing this whole time.
Yeah, and that's what I
Shoving
think she
bananas
might
in your
realize.
mouth and deep throating
Yeah.
popsicles is not gonna get
Yeah.
you that far forever. Like
Just like
maybe on another platform
Yeah.
it would.
yeah, like
Like I said, Pornhub, not YouTube.
yeah.
I made
think
the
she
suggestion
refused
before,
that.
and I don't think
Yeah.
she liked it.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
where this problem started.
Yeah.
I think actually I told them, the first thing I told them was, I think y'all are lost, but don't worry, I found you hoes a map, and I sent them the Dora the Explorer map.
Jesus.
Oh no, I should have never tweeted that, but it was too funny at the time. I had to.
I mean, with half the stuff that she posts, I don't think anybody can really regret anything anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, it was more or less just for the laugh,
Yeah.
more
Yeah.
than anything. Because it's like I figured, look at the time I didn't hardly have. I mean, I think I had like 9.6 something K followers on Twitter
Oh, yeah.
before she supposedly quote unquote made my career.
Yeah.
Like she
Yeah.
she said on Twitter before she blocked me.
I think the one good thing that did come out of it is, I mean, you did get, people are, have found
People
someone that
subscribe
actually
to you,
makes
yeah.
good content. You went from 600 to, what, 1,800 now for YouTube?
Something like that.
Which is, I mean, it's pretty good. It's, like, obviously, you didn't have to, show your tits for it, which is pretty notable, especially in this
yeah.
community these days.
My thing is to, like, a lot of people that are saying that I did Drama Alert just for the attention and whatever. It's like, if I had done that, I would have made myself look stupid like they wanted me to and played
yeah.
into it.
Yeah.
Because my channel would have exploded overnight.
Mm-hmm.
But because I didn't play into what everybody wanted me to do, the people that did subscribe and that do follow me now and that are new to my channel and my Twitch and whatever,
They're honest.
more than likely are there for the right reasons now,
Yeah.
rather than just because I have a pair of tits that I was born with, and
Yeah.
that's the only reason that they care to watch what I'm doing. Because that's like the whole issue
Yeah.
with, why I had a problem with what Zoe does in the first place, is because I kept getting an overload of these stupid messages and DMs and whispers on Twitch and whatever. I have a blocked list on my Twitch chat that's like 3 pages long because of the
Jesus.
stupid people talking about, oh, you should twerk, oh, you should do this, and oh, Zoe Burger
Yeah.
that. It's like, okay, fine. Then you're banned. If you're just going to sit here and talk about Zoe and ask me to twerk all day, I'm going to
Yeah.
block you.
And she pretends like
That's
it's not her fault.
So,
Yeah, but
it's just so annoying. I
Yeah.
understand, like, she does she has sent people, her viewers to go and raid other channels and whatever.
Yeah.
Like, that's all fine and dandy, but that doesn't make it any better when you still
Yeah.
have your viewers that you sit here and you attack these people on social media.
Yeah.
Like I said, these other female gamers that she's attacked long before she ever had beef with me, that
Yeah.
she goes and she attacks them because she has a problem. But what she doesn't realize is that then for the next, like, 2-3 weeks, those girls are going to have more just AIDS comments in their fucking chats, in their,
Yeah.
Twitter DMs, in their comments, in all their stuff, just because this chick who's nobody said she didn't like this other girl just because she's doing the same thing.
Yeah, I think she makes like almost like a bad standard for people on YouTube streaming. And I think that it was still there to an extent before, but it's now there even more.
She made it so much worse.
Yeah,
That's what I'm,
because
like,
she
I
publicized it with all the Keemstar drama,
Yeah.
and when she first started, everybody was covering that story. Everybody was saying she's gaining viewers really fast, and she was this person on Twitch who got banned. Stupid stuff like
that's
that.
the funny thing, though, is, like,
Yeah.
look at how she made her come up. She made her come up on a story about her getting banned for being
Yeah.
stupid and not being able to adhere to simple terms of service. Freaking, like, why is that so difficult? Like, how do you get banned that many times and still
Yeah.
can't understand what it is that you're doing is not okay for the service on the site that you're doing?
Yeah. I don't know. It just seems like
It's
crazy.
stupid. She just needs
Yeah.
to get banned from YouTube. She needs that 3rd strike already so that she can be out of here.
Yeah.
She really does,
Because
man.
that would honestly be what makes the COD community so much better. Like, that would be a good start. Like,
Yeah,
that would
but
be
I think
a step
she'd
in the
move on
right
to something
direction.
else.
I just can't wait till she moves into Pornhub and then she just disappears.
Yeah.
Oh,
'Cause she'll
yes,
just,
that would
like,
be
blend
perfectly
in.
In the
fine.
wave of people.
Because
Yeah.
then she'd be making money from the right age group of people.
Yeah.
She can get as many
Yeah.
boob jobs as she wants. She can get fake lips and whatever. She can get a sex change if she feels like pulling a Bruce
Yeah.
Jenner. I don't care what she wants to do with her money after that, but, like, just at least go and do it in the right place. There
Yeah.
is a time and a place for everything, and Twitch and YouTube is not a place for softcore porn. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys saw her tweet, but this made me cringe so much. Oh my god. I can't even, like... I hate that this comes in my feed and I haven't even, like, followed her on Twitter. But she's like, some girls I interview, will I have to twerk? No, I'm the mom that strips to put her kids through college so you don't have to.
Oh my god.
It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, just some of the stupid shit she says on Twitter.
It's kind of like all of it's stupid shit at this point, though. It's just...
Yeah.
So,
And
it's
all
so
the stuff
hard.
with Scarce and shit.
Oh my
Where
god.
they went to the... This is just stupid. We went to Las Vegas, MLG Las Vegas or whatever.
Harris is in her pocket so
Yeah.
far, it's not even funny.
That's,
It's
yeah.
like, honestly, one of my roommates actually, like, completely hates Keem and, like, advocates all the time for why he thinks Scarce is so much better than Keemstar and why he thinks Keem is an
Yeah.
ass and blah, 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 and whatever. And even he's like, yo, I can't even watch this fool anymore, because,
Yeah.
dude, how I understand that, like, he is trying to backboard off of her success to make even more of his own success and money and whatever, because, like, that's all these people care about is making more money.
Oh yeah.
And like that's fine and dandy at the end of the day if that's how you make your living, like that's fine.
Yeah.
But they're also like intentionally shitting on other people to do it.
Yeah, I don't. Scarce is just the thing about Keemstar is that
They're selling
he's
out.
very he's
They're
he's
sellouts.
very lively, but like he's a scumbag. But like Scarce is just like hit with a boring stick, so there's no reason to watch him. He's just fucking boring, monotone kind of
I
guy.
imagine Scares would smell like those scented pine cones that you get at the holidays. Like that flannel
Probably.
shirt, that's probably what he fucking smells like. 'Cause I don't understand how somebody wears a flannel shirt that much. My brother
Yeah.
has a favorite flannel shirt of his. It's green. He
Sick.
loves to wear it anytime he can.
I wear
He
way
still
too much
doesn't
flannel.
wear flannel that much. Like, way
Yeah,
too
Yeah, not that much.
even I don't wear that much
Like, Jesus.
flannel. Like
His
he must
dryer
sleep
is
in-
probably struggling because to dry that much flannel all the time,
That'd
Yeah,
be hell.
fuck
Yeah.
that. I wouldn't want to do his laundry. The
yeah.
thing he has Zoe Berger as his bitch. Maybe she's doing his laundry.
I mean, she doesn't have any laundry to do. She'd have to have clothes.
Like she doesn't wear anything, so what would she
Yeah.
have to wash?
I guess there's room in her dryer.
Yeah.
Right.
If
So
she
his
has one.
blows out. Always
Yeah.
go to her house. Well, she could just blow dry it for him.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. A lot of blow drying over there.
Yeah.
That's honestly what I feel like it's gotta be.
It's probably how she
Yeah.
pays her rent.
Oh yeah.
With that scarce money.
Well, I meant blow drying, but that too.
He blindly throws at her because he can't even stand to look at her ass anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even Scare's sick of looking at her.
Just tired of looking at all that silicone.
I think he'd rather look at Faye's Censor's chest
Jesus Christ.
than her ass.
The all that shit with his like fucking he said he made that one Twitter video where he was like, I want to suck your dick, and then like he made a joke about it, and then he went on his fucking YouTube channel saying that being gay was okay and all this shit. But I think he might have been playing into the meme, and then Keemstar made a Twitter video, and it's just stupid. Just like he's like, I don't know if I should talk about it because his cat died, but I don't know. Just like they seem so superficial. Just like the kind of stuff they want to cover, and I don't know.
Yeah, it's. I think they're gonna. I want to say that I hope they'll die off, but let's be honest, they won't die off because they'll just keep feeding off
Yeah.
of random stupid
Because
shit.
people still watch them.
Yeah. I want to say why, but we all know that they do it because I mean, some people find it entertaining. That's why they find
Well-
people doing those challenge videos where they light themselves on fire.
That shit is so stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't believe people do that. But that's it, like the whole thing. Like some people will literally do anything for views
Yeah.
and followers and subs and whatever. It's like I couldn't even imagine like having that low of self-esteem to just be like, all right,
I'm
whatever.
gonna shit myself.
Just yeah, I'm just gonna do whatever you want me to do.
Yeah.
This cool. All right, you'll follow me. I had somebody once DM me and say that they were only going to follow me on Twitch if I sent them a picture of my asshole.
Jesus
Had I been
Christ.
Zoe Berger, I probably would have done it.
Oh god, probably. Well, no, she would have just posted it outright to everyone, probably.
Well, no, my fiance saw the message too, and he almost sent a picture instead. It would have been priceless. I
He
wish.
should have sent his.
That's what I'm saying. He saw it. He
God.
was about to send his and see what they said,
Oh god.
just to see if like, okay, are you really gonna look at the picture, or are you about
Yeah.
to just like skip
Oh,
the picture and try to mac?
I forgot to say congratulations on your engagement, by the way.
Yeah.
You?
Because I know I've been following you on Twitter. Probably it was a little while before this whole shit hit the fan. Yeah, it was you guys seem good together.
Yeah, we've been together for 4 years now.
Shit,
Actually
Yeah.
met playing Black Ops 2.
that's older than Zoe's tits.
Oh.
Like we legit met and we were playing gun game, and I don't know why we were playing gun game, but we were, because I was just OP and I thought I was the best of the best in gun game. And so I was like, all right, you want to challenge me? Let's play gun game. And I won. I beat him in the game. He was second place, but so I got to first place first, like barely. And I just like threw myself a little party, and he was like, yo, that can't ever happen again. 4 years later, it still hasn't happened.
Yeah, it's funny because everybody talks about how gamer girls these days, like if they're attractive, they are like they don't actually play the game, right? But it's surprising. Well, no, it's not surprising, but it's crazy the fact that we're seeing more of that now, especially since the whole drama alert thing.
Yeah.
Like I'm starting to notice a lot more Twitch streamers, like female Twitch streamers that are actually like they actually play the game, and they're actually getting more coverage now.
Especially
Oh
because
yeah.
people are becoming a lot more wise to like people like Zoe Berger.
Well, I can't even begin to like count the number of messages, like DMs, and otherwise, like all these other messages that I got all over social media from people saying thank you for calling her out. Like finally somebody said something and told her, what the hell she's doing, and somebody made a good standpoint for, other female gamers, and all these girls, a couple of them that were saying that they had been wanting for a while to stream and hadn't because they saw, Zoe Berger blow up recently and thought, okay, well, that's what the market is. Obviously, that's what people are watching. If that's what's popular, then, oh, well, I don't look like her, or I don't, have fake boobs or whatever, so I can't do that. And they messaged me saying, thank you for saying this and thank you for doing that. And this one girl actually sent me a link. I was her first follower on her new Twitch channel.
Huh.
She just set up like a brand new Twitch channel like that day and was like, yo, I'm going to start streaming now and this and that. And I thought that was like the coolest thing ever. Like, I don't even care like if they, like, I think it's cool. Don't get me wrong. Like that I've got a lot of followers off of it at the same time, but it's not necessarily like, oh yeah, I just got a bunch of followers. Like these are all people that have like a similar viewpoint. Like these are viewers that I would want to have following me. But the followers aren't even like the benefit. Like that was the benefit. Like getting all of those messages that I got. And then one of the girls, I felt so bad because when I got hacked, the hackers sent her like some really messed up shit back, and she thought it was me.
That was MrsRageAlot, right?
Yeah, MrsRageAlot, and I was like, I'm so sorry, that wasn't me. I promise. Like I sent her a message. I was like, that wasn't me. I promise. I would never say those things. And then she messaged me back. She's like, oh my god. She's like, I'm so happy it wasn't you. She's like, I thought it wasn't you. She's like, I thought you wouldn't say that, but. And then she realized, of course, she realized when I was hacked that it wasn't me. It's like I felt so bad. I was like, I can't believe, like, I don't know how many people they probably sent those messages to, because I had a lot of other messages in my inbox prior to being hacked from lots of girls like that now those messages are just gone. And I had a bunch of random people that I was following now on my Twitter that I just blocked them all. Like everybody that I know I didn't follow, I just blocked them. So sorry if you randomly got blocked by me, but it was a security measure after my account got hacked. Please don't take it personally.
I think it's good that you're an inspiration to like a lot of the people that are coming up and streaming now, right? Because you're able to stand up to these people. Because I'm glad that people are at least giving you a platform, even if on the false pretenses of what Keem did. But it still is good that somebody like you is out there.
Well, and plus, not only that, like that part, like I said, is like the rewarding part of like dealing with getting hacked and whatever. Like these people are seeing, like even more people see now, like, okay, that's way too much of a coincidence. Like that's pretty shady. That's shitty. Like even more people are following me because of this, but not only because Zoe Berger did it or whatever, but because they agree. Like that was my main worry about going on Drama Alert.
Yeah.
was trying to make sure, like, trying to keep them from manipulating it too much.
Mhm.
Which, like I said, they kind of did get away with that in the beginning until I
Yeah.
finally just decided to start talking over them. I was like, I don't care. I'm just gonna start
Mhm.
screaming over this girl because she's not.
Yeah.
This is not sinking in. Her skull, I think, is a little too thick for even me to get through. So I just started talking over her.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm glad we could have you on this podcast so we can hear your side of the story, especially after the hacking and stuff.
Oh yeah, like I said, I'm not a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah.
But,
Pretty darn sure.
you know, that's pretty shady.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys for inviting me on your podcast.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, no problem.
We're definitely interested to see where this takes you from here.
Yeah.
Me too, especially since I'm gonna be hopefully streaming again tomorrow. I haven't been able to stream for a while. Well, now my computer, I finally was gonna get on to stream, and then my computer had a virus, so I fixed the virus, and then I got hacked. So hopefully now when I go to set everything up and get it going, it just goes.
Definitely. We'll we're gonna attach your all
Yeah,
your
your
different
links,
links in
social
the
media, your
description.
Twitter, your Twitch, and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
check those out in the description, people that are listening to this. Yeah, thank you for coming on. It has been a good conversation, I think. Hopefully, things were cleared up. But yeah, thank you for listening to the After Bedtime Podcast. You can check us out on SoundCloud, Twitter, and both mine and Austin's and our guest Twitters are in the description, along with MsDayWrecker's the Twitch and stuff. So yeah, bye-bye.
So yep.
Thank you guys. Good night.
Yep.
Yeah.